Hello to everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to continue with our throne room, and today I want to show you how I created this wall and this arc, and in next video we're going to continue with the door, but I think I'm going to make something more complex. Maybe I will remove these two parts and I want to add some ornaments, and I'm thinking for part of the female face, and we'll see how it's going to go. Now I want to focus first with the wall and the arch, and before I start I will want to explain to you how the algorithm works in YouTube if you don't know. So if you learn something from my videos, I will be very happy if you press the like button and also comment something, even it's something short, because if you don't like the videos and if you don't comment, the algorithm thinks that the video is not that good and don't push it forward. So please, if it's not a big deal for you, just one like, maybe one comment, so that my channel can grow. And that's it. Let's continue with the tutorial. Thank you. So now I want to create new project, and I'm going to move some of the stuff there, but here we have too many things now. So what I need the original wall, I need the pillars, and I need the arcs, and I need this wall for the reference. So now I'm going to copy, and we're going to move this to the new project, and here we don't need this array. Also for the pillars we don't need this array, and this we're going to set origins to geometry, and we're going to move here so I can see the shape approximately. Anyway, I'll try to do something a little bit different because this part is too thin here. It's not bad, but it's causing the wall also to be very thin, and I'll see how I can do it a little bit differently. So now we're going to duplicate this pillar, and we're going to move Shift and A to reset all transforms. So maybe a little bit more, and Shift and A all transforms. So now let's turn on the cavity, and here I will keep this middle part, but I need to remove this edges, and let's turn on the X-ray mode. Let's select these edges, and we move this, sorry, select all, move this. We need to be little bit more down, so approximately this position is okay. I'm going to move this down to be somewhere in the middle, and now we select cursor to selection, origins to 3D cursor, we mesh and symmetrize, Z minus Z, like this. Let's turn off this X-ray, or maybe we can move this a little bit up and mesh, symmetrize, and I think now it's fine. So my point is that maybe I will bevel these edges. Let me check. Yes. Let's turn on again X-ray. And we're going to bevel maybe this is okay. So I want this part here to be flatter because the door is going to be there, like here. So basically I need to play a little bit with the shape because I want to keep some of the details here on this side. Actually, you always can do it easier. You can just add bricks here. Other way, it's like maybe you can add wooden frame, but I like it this way. So now let me try. Now I need to reset all transforms. So now I'm going to move this, or maybe I can select all. Let me try this way. I'm going to select this edge loop and this one, and now select vertices. I'm going to move them like this and SX0, and now they are straight. And now I will play a little bit with the shape. So let's turn on. So these faces we're going to pull together. like this, just a little bit. Just, I think now it's okay. A little bit more. And we select this face and this face and this here. And we pull a little bit out because there is one more face here. Like this. And now let's play with this part just a little bit. So this face we can delete, and we're going to move with the arch from that part. We can move this a little bit more out. We can adjust this later when we create a door. And now we're going to symmetrize. Let's add the origins to geometry, and now mesh, symmetrize. And later we're going to fix the mirror. So here let's reset all transforms, and now let's go to edit mode. Let's change to edge mode. Let's select these faces, and we're going to extrude Z, and we're going to scale this a little bit, and let's Control F, and we're going to grid fill. And let's select node edges, and we're going to mark a seam and mark a sharp. Let me check now. So this edge here I need to move a little bit in. Now let me see how it's looking. Yeah, it's okay. So this should be a little bit out, like this. This edge also should be out. So now let's symmetrize again, and we're going to make this bottom part again. So Shift and A, sorry, origins to 3D cursor. In edit mode, select all, mesh, symmetrize. And now let's extrude Z, S, fill, and sorry, Control and F to grid fill. And mark a sharp and mark a seam. Okay, so now let's continue with this arch, but I'm thinking that I need a little bit more opening here, like this. And now let's select these top edges, and we're going to use spin tool, and sorry, let's turn the axis gizmo, and I think I need one straight part here for 3 steps, and now we need to move somewhere here. It's a little bit tricky because we need we need to do it 2 times. So we need one little bit straight part and the other one needs to go in. So I think now it's okay. Now we go here around, yes, something like this, and we add more steps. I think now it's okay. Maybe we can move this a little bit down like this. Yeah, I think looks fine now. Now let's bisect X and flip X, and let's see how it's looking. Okay, let's go back to edit mode, and now let's select these edges and mark a sharp and mark a seam. And here, because we had seam and sharp, it's duplicated, sorry, all of this and make them sharp and mark them as a seam. So let's select all, and we're going to clear sharp and clear seam. I think to scale this a little bit down. And we can select this. So let me hide this wall because we don't need it for now. We missed this edge, so mark a seam and mark a sharp, and change to face mode, and let's select this side and this side, and we're going to insert like this, and I need to apply this mirror so I can see. Now we're going to extrude, enter Alt and S, and we move a little bit in. I don't like this how it's ending here, so I try to to fix it. So let's add one edge loop here and one here, and I'm going to dissolve these edges. And GG to move this up and move this a little bit up, and here GG again, and move this and move it a little bit up. Yeah, now it's better. So let me symmetrize this mesh, symmetrize, and change to be -x to x. So now we have better topology here. So later on we're going to have this ornament here. And here I have this angle. It look nice, but this is also okay. So this is the easiest way. So we're going to keep it this way. And now let's separate this. First, let's dissolve these edges. And now we're going to select this edge loop. And let me check, maybe I think here somewhere is the middle. So maybe we can add one edge loop here and add one here. So let's select this one, and this one, and we're going to bevel, and we're going to add to be two segments, control minus, and we're going to Alt and S and scale this in, and we're going to control plus, we're going to mark a sharp and mark a seam, and yeah, so it's look better when it's separated. I'm thinking if I make one separation here also. Let me try. So here I think we have some problem, because normally should select them all, but we'll see later. So let's bevel, control minus, Alt and S, scale this in, control plus, and let's mark a seam and mark a sharp. I think now it's going to look much better. And here we need to also make this small edges sharp, and also from the other side. Mark a sharp and mark a seam. and let's check out how it's looking. Yeah, this is looking better now. So here it's together with this part. It's not look bad, but I think this way it's looking better. And if you like, you can always separate this arch and use it for something else, but now I'm going to keep it this way. So let me see, everything looks fine. So now let's unhide the wall. Let's move it, the wall to the position. Let's hide this. Like this, and we need to scale this little bit, S and Y. Just a little bit, and I'll try to move now this vertices here on this side to be a little bit wider. Here inside we don't care anyway, we're going to cut the wall, and there is going to be a door here, but this part I don't want to make this wall so thin, so we're going to move these vertices on this side. So I will try something like this. I'm going to move this on the position like this, and we're going to symmetrize. So let me move the origins here, and now if we symmetrize correctly, this wall is going to be wider. So let's go to edit mode, let's select all, mesh, symmetrize, and we're going to symmetrize to be on minus y to plus y. And now here we widen our mesh, and now here the position is okay. Okay, so now let's add one mesh cube. Let's scale this to the middle here. Let's move this down. And let's essence it. Like this. And now we're going to bevel these edges like this. Let's move this up like this. So basically we're going to use this shape for Boolean to cut through the wall. So let's go to object mode, let's select the wall. Now we're going to generate Boolean. We change this to float, and with the eyedropper we select this. and let's apply, and we can delete this. So here we have our wall with our arc, and let's unhide these parts. This we can move forward like this. So yeah, now we continue with adding some damages here on the wall and also on the arch, and we're going to transfer them to Substance Painter and we're going to paint them. So I'm going to hide this again, and now I'm going to use one add-on which I think I get from Hive, and it was some bundle, 30 assets for no, I don't know how many assets, was for $30. I don't know, it's still available, but I'm using this one-click damage for the damages, because if you want to sculpt and make damages to the bricks, uh, it's very complicated process. You need to subdivide and go to sculpting mode and sculpt brick by brick. There is other ways, but this for me works fine. I don't know how much it costs if you want to buy this, but I think you should have it. So now let's click and make damage. Now we wait a little bit, and here you can see we have these holes. So now first what you can do, here you can change the noise type. I'm going to keep it like this for now, and here I'm going to press this exact solver. You should fill these holes. We wait. Okay, so our damages are done now, but here if you select this wall and turn on the statistic, you can see that we have approximately 400,000 faces, so this is too much. So this we're going to use for high poly, and now we're going to duplicate this, and we wait again because now you need to duplicate this this geometry, which is too heavy. And when it's done, I'm going to apply this, and we're going to decimate. You need to have patience, it's taking time. Okay, so now in one of the walls we're going to apply this one click damage. And now we're going to hide this one, and we're going to work on this which one we applied the add-on. So now we're going to generate decimate, and let's unsubdivide. Let's move this closer. So now I'm going to use collapse and maybe 0.04. Yeah, this is okay. You can try even more. Now we have 15,000 faces, and we have some shapes, some artifacts. Actually, you can use this even without burning high poly to low poly. And this is not the most optimized wall you can do. If you want to be really optimized, you can make this flat and burn the high poly to the flat surface. But I want to have some elements out and in, so I'm going to do it this way. So maybe I can try with 0.03, and now we have 10,000 faces, which for this big wall it's okay. If you check one megascan asset, it's having much more faces than this one. So yeah, we're keeping this to 0.4. And now for the arch, we're doing the same. We're going to shift and D to duplicate. And let's make a damage. So let's move this on a side so we can have backup. And here now we need to play a little bit with the damage. So let's press exact solver, and this is too much. I don't like that much damage, so we can reduce a little bit the damage. And let me reset all transforms. Okay, now this looks good. We have some damage. Yeah, I think to keep it this way. So here actually we have only 2300. So let me look again. Let me play a little bit with the vertex size, noise scale, so we can find something good looking. No, this is too much. This is too much. Yeah, I think this is fine. and let's shift and D to duplicate this, and now we're going to apply. Let's hide one of the meshes. Let me check how it look in edit mode. So I think I don't have to decimate this. It look okay. And now let's fix the seams. Select one of these edges and go to select and select similar sharpness, and let's mark a seam, and I think the seams should be okay now, so that we can separate this cracked places, and it's going to be easy to unwrap this like this. So let's go back to edit mode, and yeah, it's starting to look nice. So here you can see that the mesh is cleaner. I don't have these cracks, so basically it's sorry, it's baked low poly to high poly, but this also is okay. It's not that big difference. So let me check actually. Let me select this part, and we're going to separate selection. So let's go to object mode. So now we have 1500 faces, and here we have 2600, so the difference is 1000. It's not much, but it's not so it's up to you. If you need to have something optimized, you can burn low poly to high poly, and you can save this 1100 faces. So actually let's do it. Let's unhide everything. Hide this one, hide this one. So let's remove this, and let's check now. So here we have 1600 faces. Let's hide this one. Here we have, so yeah, 1000 faces. So yeah, we're going to burn this. We'll see how it's going to be. So let's go here. Yeah, we'll try to do it correctly. 1000 faces or 1000 faces. Let's hide this one and this one, and now let's hide this one. We need to go, we need to work on this one. So now I'm going to add some ornaments. I'm not going to show you how to do ornaments. You can use whatever you want. In Substance Painter I will show you that you can use also alpha maps. But I'm thinking to stop here with this video because it's almost 1 hour and I don't want to be that long. So thank you for watching, and please leave a comment, give me a like, and if you want to support the channel, you can visit my Fab marketplace so you can see what I'm selling. Maybe you need something, and see you next time. Bye.